Okay. Wow, guys, I am here. Let's come closer. Right here, I'm closer right away. Shit. I just finished doing my workout right away, and I just finished doing my workout right away, and I want to quickly talk to you guys. Right, there is something that is bothering me. You know, I'm seeing this thing pressing going around social media. You know, I'm seeing some of our black men having issue on social media with white ladies because of the video the guy make about black women that get married to black men, right? So I was just imagining how they was giving themselves bagbosa, bagbosa, bagbosa. Come on, man, you guys should stop, right? If you start war on social media, trying to insult yourself on social media, that means what the guy is saying is true, right? But if you know that what the guy is saying is not true, you should keep silent and let him do the talking, right? You don't need to reply him. You don't need to come on social media and begin to insult him, because if you are insulting him on social media, that shows that what he's saying is true, right? So there is no laces about what the guy is saying. The guy says all the white ladies that get married to black men are junkie, right? Somebody being a junkie doesn't mean that the person used to smoke. That is not what it means. Somebody's being a junkie is that you not have taken accountability for your man, right? Because many people think that black men that get married to white ladies because of document. That is what I normally hear out there. They think that black man that get married to black men, that white woman, is because of document. They think that it's not about love. They think that those black men are just using those black women, those white women, to gain document. I want you guys to change that mindset, because that mindset is what is called, that is what brings that thing that the guy said, that you all are junkies, because of the mindset. Because if you really love a black man, you have to take accountability. Because where we come from, right? Where we come from, women submit to their husband. So if you don't want to submit to a black man, leave black man alone. I'm going to talk both sides. If you don't want to submit to a black man, right, leave black man alone. Get married to your white person who you cannot submit to. But where we come from, women submit to their husband. Where we come from, A woman shall leave his house, shall leave his parents, shall go and be with his husband. A movement you born as a woman. You don't belong in your father's house. You belong in your husband's house. Even if you are not yet married, your mother, your father will be pressuring you to get married and leave the house. So only men are the people who house their father's house. You don't belong there. You only belong there when you are little. As long as you don't become a girl, you grown up, you reach to get married, everybody want you to get married and leave the house. It's our culture, right? Even if you never get married, people will be disturbing you. You have to get married, you have to get married, you have to get married. So all the pressure is going to be for you. That is why a black man must surely have a man child. When a black man have a female child only, they don't accept it. They are going to look for a man child. It's more possible because they believe that the female child is going to leave his house to go and live with his husband. Then his legacy he's going to destroy if he have only female child. That is why he's going to marry another person. If the wife did not have a man child, he's going to marry another person that is going to give him a man child. Because if our culture, men are the only one owning their father's house. Women, you belong to your father, your husband. So we travel and go abroad and we get married to white lady, right? A white lady don't want to submit to her husband. Most of white ladies, they are not concerned about the welfare of their black husband. They don't know where the man comes from. They only know that the man comes from Africa. They don't know the village the man comes from. They don't know the family the man comes from. They don't know the culture of the man comes from. They don't know the language. They don't even have the husband. What about your culture? They are less concerned. All they do is they think that the man get married to them because he want to use them to get documents. So that is only thing they believe. They believe that because of the man, documents make the man fell in love with them. That is where junkie come out, right? That is where junkie come out. And a black man, we will accept everybody. When we get married, we really get married. We really want to take care of our family. We really have love for whosoever that we get married for. There is no black man that get married to a white lady because of document, right? If the document come, that is extra. If the document comes, that is extra, right? Because your country people make it means that a black man that stay in that country must own documents. It's not possible for a black man to stay in your country without owning documents. You can travel to Africa. You don't need documents to go to Africa. You don't need document to stay in your husband's house in Africa. You don't need that. But your husband, a black man, he need document to stay in your country. It's must. It's must. It's about your people. It's about the law of your country. It's not a black man that put that law so that he must own document. It's your country law. Why can't you guys just think? Why can't you guys know what it takes to be in a country that's not yours and you need document to stay in that country? You need document to maintain for you being in that country. You guys can go to Africa without document. You guys can have a resident in Africa without document. And but most of you that get married to black man, you don't even want to know how our society function. Your only concern is your country. That is where the slavery coming. That is where these guys are saying, these guys that get married to you people are slave on your hand. Because if a man get married to you, you're supposed to know where he comes from. You're supposed to travel to his country to know how things work in his place and to know how there are people that are going to treat you. If it's the same thing the way you treat him in your own country, if you go there, then treat you like that, let you know that it's the same thing. But it's not like that. If you go, you can go to his country and live without document. You are not going to be renewing your papers. You are not going to need document to be there. You are not going to need document to own resident there because you belong there. Because your husband's house belongs to you. But your society does not make it like that. I'm shouting because the more I'm saying, the more I am motivating. I want you to hear me louder, right? So, your society didn't make it like that. Your society make it very hard for a black man to maintain his stay in your country. This has started for a very long time. You guys are new generation. You don't know what transpired between black and white in the past. But let's leave the past back. Let's talk about the union that man and woman come together, that they are in relationship, they are married. Most of you have kids with black man. You don't know where he come from. You only know that he comes from Africa. And you are less concerned to know where your father, the father of your child, comes from. You don't know the language. You don't know how the place, how they live. You don't know how they behave. But you only believe that because he get married to you, because he want to use you to have document. That is what your society make it you believe. That is what your society make you to believe. Because your society have already put that law on the ground. For a black man to be in that country, he must have the document to be there. So, do you want him to be in your country without document? No. Your society make it that before a black man owns a document, he must get married to you people. A black man did not put that law. That law did not come from a black man. It comes from your society. Why your society make it that way? If not your society want a black man to get married for you with you guys before you people can give him document, Is he a black man that put that law? It's you guys, because your society want your women to get married. If your society do not want your women to get married, they are not going to put that law. They are going to give a document to a black man for free to stay. So a black man cannot decide to marry you or not. But your society make it that before he get the document, he's going to get married to you ladies. So you guys coming online and talking about a black man get married to you guys just because he want to have document, that is why these guys are saying you all are junkies. This is very simple. Even a child who have reason can understand this. So stop saying that a black man get married to you because of document. A black man get married to you because he loves you. A black man did not depreciate the color or where you come from. You are the only guys who always think about this very issue. So you are the only guys that put this law in the place. A black man is still doing everything possible to accept it. Doesn't mean that because of that he fell in love with you. I want to use you. I want to use you to get documents. I want to use you to stay in Germany. I want to use you to stay in your country. A black man does not think that. A black man stay with you because he loves you. Some black men then love white women. It depends on someone's choice. There are people that love white. There are people that love being with that black woman. So it depends of choice. But in your country, there is no any choice. It's your society that make it that way. You must get married to them before we give you documents. Why your society make it that way? If you don't want it to be like that, tell your society to change that, so that let you know now that if a black man get married to you, it's not because of document that make him get married to you. Stop. What you people are saying is what make these guys are saying you all are junkies. You all are not reasonable. You all are not reasoning well, because you have been confused by the lies your society make you believe. And you are not listening, and you are not thinking, and you don't care about your black husband. You are only just with him for fun. You are only just with him for services. You are only just with him for that dick stick. It's not about you love him. It's not about you want to be with a black man. If you want to be with a black man, why can't you learn his culture? Why can't you travel with him to his country? Why can't you go and know how his culture live? Or do you want a black man to live his culture, live the way they do, to submit to you because said he get married to you? That is what we call slave, because we black men, we don't submit to ladies. Ladies submit to us. We don't submit to ladies. Ladies submit to us. And why black men will marry an old white lady is because your society is going to laugh any young lady that fell in love with a black man. Because your society have already made the races is there already. So a black man, the only people that accept black man is the oldest ones. Who their people have already ignored, who that people cannot deal with that shit. Most of them are divorced. Most of them are divorcee. Most of them don't have husband. Most of them are widow. Most of them, their people cannot find them attractive. But a black man will accept you. We accept all your flaws. We accept everything about you. Then you can turn back because he accepts that. You now assuming that is because of document that make him accept you, because you yourself, you know you are insecure, because you know that you are not attractive enough, because you know that you are not young enough to fall in love with that young black man. That is the reason why you now believe that because of document that make him fall in love with you. But he fell in love with you because your society did not let young lady to fall in love with black men. If you are a young lady, you don't want black man, you don't want to even be seen around with a black man, you will only follow your people till when you get old, till when your people dump you, till when you divorce, till when your husband die. That is when you can now begin to accept a black man. So black men knows that also. That is why then we accept you, because they know that the young the young ladies of white is not going to submit to them. They are going to submit to their people first, till when they are now dumped by their people. Now that is when they begin to look where black people are. That is where you people are using this black man as a slave. That is what it means. So judge your conscience. If you say you want to make a noise, or if you say you want to fight a guy because he make that kind of video, you are wrong. If you say you want to do him this, go back and rethink. Rethink and think about yourself. Think what you want to do. Think about what you want to do to him. Is it true or false? Let us be sincere for whatever we are doing. Let us be sincere. Let us not be doing because, okay, it's a black man that come out and talk. You are going to do him this, you are going to do him that. You tell him that your white man is richer than him and all that and that. Why is he not going to be richer than him? A white man, he's in his own country. He have all the advantage to be richer than him. Can he compare himself with a white man in his own country? The kind of job that his white man can be accepted, can work, can you give that kind of job to a black man? Even though if that black man has skills, it's still not going to work because of your society. So you guys should now rethink. If you really want to enjoy your marriage with a black man, ask about where he comes from. Make sure that you travel with him for where he's come from, and let you learn how they are going to treat you in that place. Then when you come back, you will see that this is a true love. Because if him marry you because of document, his own people back home does not know whether you give him document or not. But they are going to treat you, they are going to welcome you, they are going to give you all the love. They don't know. All they do is because you are their wife. All they do is because that is our culture. Women belong to their husband, and they must be respected in their husband's house. That is it. Simple. And make sure most of you don't even want to know anything. Even though he's telling you about where he comes from, you don't even want to hear. Your ear will be one side. You want him to even don't want to talk about where he comes from. That thing is in you people blood. You have to change that. You cannot even come out online and defend your husband. If anybody talking nonsense about where your husband comes from, you cannot come out online and defend him. Because you yourself, you have never traveled there before. You have never known anything where he comes from or anything. Right? Because of what your society project in your head that led from when you are young. You carry it till you grow. You carry it till you old. You are 30, you are 40, you are 50, you are 60. You are still doing the same mistake. And you come out online and begin to talk. This black man get married to you because of the document. They are using you to stay in their country. Come on. Stop. Stop. It's not when you get old before you have this common sense. Think, rethink before you talk. Think, stop. That is why these guys are saying these guys are that get married to you, they're not having peace they deserve. Because in our country, when you get married to your wife submit to you. Your wife pack his things and go and stay with you. Why can't you pack your things and tell him, let us go and stay in his country? Why can't you do that? So that you cannot stay there with him and you cannot know that he did not marry you because of documents. Why can't you do that? You know you can't do it. You know that you can't do it. You know that you are the one that are using him. You are using him for you are cheating him for everything. Most of you have already had children. He black man, young man, have no child. He have no wife. He have no family. You have family before. You have children before. You have divorced and you get married to him. And most of you don't even want him to have children. You know very well you cannot have children for him. You know very well that you cannot give him a perfect family. But your greediness will be telling you that he's just using you for documents. And you will not be giving him short love. You can't give him complete love the way you give to your white with your white men. You guys, stop this. I am not here for racists. In my channel belong to blacks and white, but I am here to make you stronger. I am here to educate you. I am here to let you know what you are doing. If I see something that is not right, I'm going to tell you, and you have to make amends. You have to rethink for anything you are doing. I get married to a white woman. I have kids with a white woman. I know how white women behave. I know how they are less concerned about where their husband comes from. But that is the reason. That is the reason why a black man will get married to you. He will still go and get married again. Because you don't want him to be complete. You have children already, but you don't want him to have children. You have grandchildren, white children, grown-up children. He accepts that. He don't have anyone, but you don't want him to have. You don't want him to still get married to have more children because you are jealous, because you are selfish, because you don't want his growth. And this thing have to stop. So if you go and fight that guy, fighting him online, insulting him, that shows that whatever he said is true. So you guys to rethink. My white people, rethink. If you get married to a black man, love your husband. Try to learn his culture. Try to learn his culture. Try to submit to his culture. If you know you can't do that, let him be. If you know that you will never give him the family that he desires, because any black man needs a family. A black man cannot do without family. We are here because we want to make a family. So if we are here and we fell in love with you, you know you can't give us what we want. Give the love. Don't be jealous. Even advise him to get more children if he can. If you know that you are old, you can't give him children. Be with him, but advise him to still get married to his country to get more children, because you know you can't get children for him. Don't cheat him. Don't cheat him. I'm saying because he's getting married with you just because of document, he's just using you to be in that. Come on, man. Look at what you are talking. You are just doing like your ancestors. There is nothing is different, but that is what they project in your brain. That is what they project in your brain. It has started for a very long time. All the lies. All the lies. You people paint black people as bad people, but you don't know what you are doing to them. You don't know the manipulation. The manipulation you are manipulating these black men. That is what they are talking about. Do you know they are stupid? Do you think they are stupid? They will ignore everything just because of let it be peace. But still, you guys are still digging it out. And you know that you are not doing it completely the way it's supposed to be. Some of you have children with black men. You are not even ready to even know where your children, the father of your children come from. Is it how you do with your white people? Is it how to make family? If it's how to make you guys do, that is not how a black community do. So if you want to be among black community, you must surely know where your husband comes from. You must surely know his culture. You must surely know how the people behave. You must surely travel there and know how they are going to treat you. So when you come back, you stop treating him like a slave the way you are doing. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, like and share my shit if you like what I said. If you are angry with what I said, I am sorry, but I said the truth and I said the facts, right? The truth must be spoken, whether you like it or not. I am going to speak the truth, and the truth is what I speak. I don't make anyhow video. If you like it. If you don't like it, but I don't make anyhow video. I just make it to educate you, because I get married to a white lady. I have children with a white lady, and I know how they behave. Sometimes when we are trying to discuss our black people, our home with them, they don't even want to listen. But they expect us to not have other family. Come on, that is slavery. That must stop. Okay? I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace.